Hello everybody, in this video I'll talk about arrays and loops, how to use loop to work with the array. Okay, let's start coding script. Now let's declare an array. We will be using the square bracket to declare array. Now let's suppose we wanted to know sum of elements of the array, so we will declare one variable sum and set sum be 0. Now we will use for loop for I 0. As array index starts from the 0, we will be using value 0 for I. We have to visit each element of the array one by one, so we have to iterate through the array. How many times we have to iterate? From 0 to length of the array, for 1 less than length of the array. Okay, I plus now sum equal to sum plus I. Now what happens here is, initially I will describe in comment. Okay, what happens here is, initially I equal to 0, I is assigned 0, so sum will be sum is also 0 plus 22, that will make sum 22. Then when I becomes I, first step, then I one sum will be sum 22 plus 33, that will make sum 55. Then I will be 2, sum will be 55 plus 44, that will make sum 99, and so on. In this way the value of sum will go on incremented as element of the array is added to the sum. So now let's display the value of sum in console. Okay, I have already opened that file. Now let's refresh this. Now we can see the sum equal to 66. Oh, I have mistaken here, it should be plus sign. Now let's refresh this. Okay, you can see the sum is 222. This console, to bring the console, what we do in Chrome is we go to this 3 builder button, then we select the more tools, we go to the developers tools, then we can see the console here. Okay, so in this way we can use the for loop to work with the array. Suppose we want to display only odd numbers of the array. What we can do is, we can write the for loop. I will copy this, Control C. Okay, and within the loop body we will check the value of array element. Okay, if arri, if you want to display only even numbers, then we have to take the modulus of element by 2, and if the remainder is 0, then that will be even number. Console.log arri. What happens here is, each element of the array is taken. First 22, it will be divided by 2 and remainder will be checked. If the remainder is equal to 0, then that value will be displayed. Even numbers when divided by 2 will provide us 0 as the remainder. So now let's refresh this page. Now we can see in the console 22, 44, 66 is displayed. These all are the even numbers. If you want to display only odd numbers, what we can do is, we can change this condition to not equal to. Okay, now let's save this. Now you can see 33, 55. When 33 is divided by 2, we'll get remainder 1, and that 1 is not equal to 0. So that is an odd number and it will be displayed in the console. So this if statement is used to check if the value is divisible by 2 or not, to know whether the number is even or odd. Okay, so loops are used to do something repeatedly. What we are repeating here is, we're repeating the same process, checking whether the given number is odd or even, given number of the list or given number of the array. We are doing the same thing. So if you want to repeat something, then we have to use the loop. Now let's see one more example. Let str, now let's make a string array. Everest, then Machapu Chare, then let's say, then Annapurna. Strings are written and they are enclosed within the double quote or single quote. Both are okay. If the string is enclosed in starting double quote, it must be closed with the double quote like this. This is starting with the double quote. Here it ending also must be double quote. Here I am starting a string with single quote, so ending also must be single quote. Okay, now let's display the content of this string using the loop. I will use for loop. Let k be 0, then while what is this issue, while k is less than str dot length, then console dot log str k. Now let's increment the value of k by 1. Okay, so initially k is 0. This will iterate through each element of the array. Now let's refresh this. You can see we are displaying the content of this str array. So we can use loop to iterate through number array, string array, any kind of array can be iterated using the loops. It can be while loop, it can be do while loop, or for loop. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.